Doc on the Run. We help injured runners run.
Achilles tendon injuries are a lot like gremlins. At first, they're these cute, fuzzy little things, just a little trouble and really not much of a problem. But after a while, it can turn into a completely different animal. And although it's really beyond the scope of discussion, there are things that can contribute to Achilles tendon issues like taking antibiotics like Cipro. The unfortunate reality is that we as runners have to be completely aware of all these possible treatments that might be inflicted upon us by well-meaning physicians. The doctor is trying to make you better. However, some of the common treatments used for normal patients can be really risky for people who run. So you don't think this happens? Well, let me explain. One time I got pneumonia after Ironman Florida. Because I was out of town, I went to see a doc in the box. I wrote down on my intake sheet that I was an Ironman triathlete, that I just did an Ironman race, and I was just preparing to start retraining for my next Ironman race that was only a few months away. I explained that I trained 25 to 30 hours a week, that I rode 300 plus miles a week, and I ran 50 to 60 miles a week. And the doctor wrote me a prescription for Cipro. I was dumbfounded. I actually looked at him and said, "Are you nuts? Did you not even read my history?" He then somewhat sheepishly and apologetically said, "Well, we were really busy here in clinic today." But what about all the other runners that went in there that day? Did they wind up with an antibiotic that has a known association with Achilles tendon problems? Of course, I don't know. But you have to know, all of our listeners have to know, you have to understand about these medications that can put you at risk. It's interesting to me how many runners I see with Achilles tendon problems who have not made any changes in their training, no changes in their running routine, but have taken antibiotics. When I really probe them to try to find out the root causes of the problem, it turns out that a month or two before the problem started, they took one of these medications that can cause a problem with the Achilles tendon.
Doc on the Run. We help injured runners run.